My boyfriend deserves better than me. How do I change? Hi everyone. I'll dive right into it. I've been with my boyfriend for almost a year. He's 25 and I'm 21. He's super smart. He graduated from university really young and passed with honors. He's got a good job and he's doing really well in his career. He's got an amazing group of friends and the most wonderful family you could imagine. He's handsome, extremely kind and super supportive. He has traveled a lot and is way more mature than I am. I love him to pieces and I'm so happy for him and proud of everything he has accomplished. The only thing which doesn't seem to make sense is me. I don't fully understand how I fit into his life. I'm not particularly smart. I'm still studying, but I'm definitely not the best of my class. I like my job, but I'm definitely not making the same amount he is, nor do I think I ever will. I'm not pretty. He is my first boyfriend and I doubt guys even really noticed me before him. I'm amazed he even finds me attractive. Above that, I'm extremely shy. It's known to be my worst quality. I'm quiet and introverted. I have moments with friends and family where I get quiet or hide in the background. I'm really insecure about all of this. I love him and don't want to lose him. But sometimes I feel like he deserves better than me. He deserves a girl who's in his league. Who is outgoing and can keep up a conversation without going quiet or shy. A pretty and well-educated girl who can challenge him intellectually. I wanna be the girl he deserves, but I don't know where to start or what to do. How do I overcome my shyness? How do I change into the girl he deserves? Has he said directly or hinted that he'd like you to change? Is it possible he likes you just the way you are? Seems to me the thing you really need to work on isn't shyness, it's your self-esteem. If your boyfriend is as wonderful as you say he is, and he chose you, surely that means you're someone of value. To say you're not is to say your boyfriend has bad judgment. 1. You are the girl he deserves. Relationships shouldn't be about if someone makes more money, is successful professional, academically, etc. Maybe he thinks you're a kind, trustworthy, and good person. That he likes you for you. So I know it can be intimidating, but remember he is with you for a reason and that because of you. Keep your chin and self-confidence up. I've been with my boyfriend for 6 years now and I feel the way you do. I think it all comes down to self-confidence, which is something I don't have much of myself. My boyfriend is so much better than me and yet he still loves me somehow. I'm very shy and introverted myself, but around my boyfriend sometimes I can't shut up. Shyness is not a bad thing. A lot of the smartest and kindest people are the shyest. It's what makes us ourselves. You're totally enough and worth it. You don't have to change for him. If you want to change, it has to be for yourself and for good reasons to improve your life, not to try to please others as you think you should be seen. He loves you, so you should love yourself too. Heart. You want to change from the girl he fell in love with? You're already it. It seems you're the only one conflicted. Just be who you are. I think, and you may disagree, but you are suffering from an inferiority complex. You need to stop thinking so negatively about yourself. He loves you for you being yourself, not because you can stand up to other girls' standards. If anything, for you to solve this issue, I would recommend that you do something to better yourself. Remember that you cannot be his perfect match after excelling in one thing, it takes many small steps. Eventually you will get there, and he will love you even more for it. And #X2OOB. Just do your best at being better every day and set up small and big goals. You will eventually cause him to want to be better and then vice versa again. This can become a very healthy relationship if you are willing to put your part. And #X2OOB. I wish you the best of luck. Don't change. He loves you for who you are, not material qualities. He's with you because of who you are. Why would he want to be with someone that only is what you think he should be with, and not someone who is themselves? Honestly, these are all your own insecurities. How much do you value yourself? Do you like yourself? You're a valuable person, and the most important person who needs to see that is you. It's wonderful your boyfriend sees it, but you need to as well. Have you seen a therapist? They're great for making sure you're processing things healthily. They can really help you work on your insecurities. You need to work on your self-esteem and self-worth issues. They are extremely low. Go to a therapist. Confide to a close friend. Read articles on how to build it up. Honestly, the fact that you want to be your best for him already shows that you love him and you don't get to choose that you aren't good enough. It's a decision you both make, and the fact he's with you probably means he disagrees with you about this right now. Odds are your boyfriend likes who you are, which is why he's with you, and if he's as good as you say he is, he's probably had the opportunity to date those pretty, well-educated, outgoing girls, but he would rather be with you. 1, because you're probably selling yourself short, and 2, because you have the personality that he likes and connects with. You don't have to change for him. If you feel like you want to change for you, then do it. Hey, let your man make his own decisions. He is grown up and, as you said, smart, so do you really think he made a bad decision dating you? Girl, it's your insecurities talking, not you. The only thing you should work on is self-love. Remember to take small steps. Find any small things that you like about yourself and remind yourself about them. If you're shy, try to get out of your comfort zone. You can start in your friends group by sitting closer than you normally do or speaking up in some topic once in a while. You can overcome it. Don't let your insecurity ruin the relationship. Just the thought that you want to be a better partner shows how great you yourself are. Take care. Pursue your own success in life and cast aside those doubts you have. Know that every kind person on earth deserves good, but, also, find what you like. See to it that you get degrees on things that you want to work on or interest you. Finally, make sure you put an effort in your relationship. Cook once in a while, as a love gesture, show affection, and whatever else others might recommend, the reasonable ones. Be you, be loving, be kind, try not to be insecure. You'll be fine. In this day and age, honey, you are in his league. Those girls you deem better are not good for him. Looks, intelligence and money do not count a whiff if partners don't love each other. You should look into getting therapy for your insecurities, because if left this way it may develop into something more serious, like self-sabotaging your own relationship because you feel inferior. Hey up. Don't think he deserves better than you. He chose you, you're special to him. Treat him like a king and he'll for sure treat you like a queen. You are perfect in his eyes. He wants you for you. He doesn't want you to change for him. You already are the girl he wants. You're wasting your time feeling like you're not good enough. My advice is to just let him know you feel lucky to have him. There's no point in feeling insecure about your own partner. All you can really do is make them feel appreciated. You gotta communicate with him, because it doesn't sound like he's said anything. Talk to him and casually see if there's anything else he actually would like to work together on changing or improving. Odds are he's perfectly happy with you, which by default puts you in his league. Only thing you gotta change is that self-confidence, lil mama. Sounds like you got a winner. Don't self-sabotage yourself out of this relationship. Either you stay together, or it ends. But don't let it end because you kept questioning if you were good instead of enjoying it. There are no such thing as leagues, they are made up by our egos. We are all good enough. You two chose to be together. Start loving yourself and practice self-love. I promise it will build your self-esteem. You are perfect just as you are. You are enough just as you are. Your uniqueness makes you beautiful. Your personality makes you beautiful. It's okay to be shy. Just keep asking questions. It helps keep the other person talking. You've got this. Maybe you should love yourself a bit more. That'll help you to realize why he chose you. I guess you have some good points if he's in love. Let's focus on those positive points. The rest will come silently, but it will come. Honestly, it might be a good thing that you feel this way. Hear me out. Sometimes when one starts thinking that our significant other deserves us, one can get too comfortable. I've been in a relationship where my partner got comfortable. She stopped dressing up for me, wearing makeup. She basically stopped trying to look good for me like she used to. I guess she thought she would never lose me, so she just thought, why even try? Now I am with someone who fears losing me and doesn't stop trying. They dress up for me, buy nice clothes, makeup, get their hair done, etc. I do the same. It goes both ways. Basically, the feeling of losing someone doesn't let you get comfortable. It's a great driving force to look great for that person and maintain yourself. The fact that you think like that proves he couldn't find anyone better. You're the best thing he could ask for. Accept yourself as he accepts you and live happily ever after. You've already gotten great advice. I just want to add that being shy or introverted are not negative qualities. They are simply part of who you are. Assuredly there are ways you can better yourself, but this mostly reads as insecurity. See a therapist. Improving yourself should be a happy thing, not something done out of fear. Join our female dating strategy. I feel this. I'm shy and quiet, I haven't done much in my life. Or so I feel. My boyfriend is the opposite and he's doing quite well at the moment. Still, he likes the way I think about some stuff. I can be silly and most importantly, completely myself around him. You don't need to change. The only thing to do is that talk with him about this. Honest conversation about this matter won't hurt. It might be difficult to start, but you'll feel so much better after that. Heart. You are wrong about yourself. Thing is you have a low opinion on yourself and you are thinking bad about yourself. But he might think higher of you than yourself, so why don't you trust him on that? If he likes you the way you are, then it might be he is right. And there's a thing. You might not get a good job now, but if he supports you, you might get a great one in the future. Many people just need a bit of support to get a good one, and you might have one too. There's not a girl who he deserves, there's a girl he loves, and that's you. He's physically attracted to you, whether you believe yourself pretty or not, and you're probably relatively pleasant to be around personality-wise. For most men this is basically what we care about. Men are pretty simple and don't usually have a huge laundry list of, must be this tall, this educated, this fit, have this income, drive this car. We just do not need any of that from you, generally. If he inspires you and makes you want to be better, great. Be better, do more, level up in life, but don't do it for him if it's not something that he's trying to get you to do. Do it for you because you feel worth it. Hi. I can say as a 25-year-old that many of the things you listed, good job, career, traveling, good friends, come with time, and you will achieve or will already have achieved all of these things and more. He loves you and probably sees you as too good for him. Either A, he's not as perfect as you say, or B, you're better than you think. Probably both TBH. Don't try and match him in the ways you think he's great if they're not what you're great at. And for God's sake, don't start telling him how you don't deserve him like it's a compliment. I've never heard that said to someone's face that wasn't manipulative and cringy. Whatever you're doing, do it harder. You're likely kind, pretty to him, funny, or maybe just really good in bed IDK. But try and be your best you, not a mediocre version of a girl he didn't choose. If he asks you to change, then maybe think about it, but as of now just keep on keeping on. I'll leave you with wisdom from my grandma. It isn't love unless you both think you're the lucky one. Sounds like the problem is your self-esteem. Men love women for many reasons. I'm willing to bet that he loves you because of how you treat him and others. All that other stuff isn't as important to him. Obviously physical attraction is part of it too. You're placing him on a pedestal. As great as he sounds, there is always at least one trait that you can find in people that will make them unattractive. But really, if you continue thinking this way, you're going to lose him eventually. So focus on yourself, but do it for yourself. He already likes you. Why do you feel the need to become something different? If you feel that you have a few things to work on, then do it, but do it for yourself. Confidence, strength, mentality, personality, willingness. Follow this 5 keywords and you will achieve the change you are seeking. Plain and simple, you want to change it or you don't. Small steps first. It's like working out. If it haven't worked out in yes, you don't go and 3 times your weight the first day. Baby steps. First step is self-love. You need to get in a healthier frame of mind. You're smart enough, you're beautiful enough, you just have to believe it. He obviously does. So don't take this the wrong way, but it sounds like you have depression, anxiety and self-esteem issues. I'd also wager that this may be the first time you actually feel happy. And because of that you're now inside your own head about how you don't deserve happiness or someone you treats you kindly. You're probably thinking you only deserve the sadness you know, and that's bull. That boy loves you for you, so if you want to be better for him, all you can do is do your best to be content and learning that you do deserve what he's giving you. Edit. Not a therapist, just a guy with a girlfriend who thinks the same way. How long have you guys been together? This is my wife and she says this all the time to me, that she's fat and ugly and doesn't get why I like her, and describes me as smart, handsome and kind. I can't imagine my life without her. I think she is better than me in many areas, she works way harder than me. I laugh every time she brings this up and cover her in kisses. I wish one day she sees herself with the same awe as I see her. I think you are being way too hard on yourself. This is a self-esteem issue. You can always talk to him about it. My wife often asks me why I like her, as she likes to hear reassurance and the positive things I say to answer that question. I don't think you need to change anything to become the girl he deserves. You're already the person he wants and the person he has chosen to be with. Money, intelligence, job title etc. should not hold a position in your relationship. Do what makes you happy, not what will likely make you unhappy trying to get on his level. This seems like an issue that is stemming from a lack of confidence. I think you should give yourself some time to learn to love yourself more. Find something you love to do or are really good at. Once you find those things, once you learn to love yourself more, you'll have this huge weight lifted off your mind. It'll also make your relationship healthier. Speaking from experience, lack of confidence can hinder a great relationship. He probably loves you the way you are. You should never change for anyone but yourself. I would love to have my girlfriend view me the way you view your boyfriend. You love and appreciation for him is not only a fantastic quality in itself, but a major cornerstone of a healthy relationship. Money, intelligence, success, even beauty aren't defining factors of a relationship. Having them is nice, but rich, intelligent, successful and beautiful people go through nasty breakups, divorces all the time. Compatibility, open honest communication, love and respect for each other will always be the defining factors. If he is as smart as you say he is, he probably sees these qualities in you and loves you for them. I think you should talk to him about this and try to go into counseling. I would approach the subject as something like, hey, you know, sometimes I have these moments where I wonder why are you even with me and feel like you are way out of my league. I feel like I'd like to have some counseling sessions and work on my self-esteem to be better both for myself and for you as well. This was not only you'll show him that you are making an effort, but you'll give him an idea about what's going on in your mind maybe in those moments when you get quiet. This was he can try to understand you better and understands when you are having a hard time with your self-esteem and will know when to comfort you or give you your space. He loves you unconditionally. If he wanted a girl in his same league, he would have found one, hun. Stay the sweet girl that he loves from above, and I believe too, in time, you will overcome your shyness because his family also loves you. His friends too. Girl, look at your good qualities too. Don't just shove them to the back of the closet to focus on what you think you lack. Easier said than done, but it really helps to focus and remind yourself of the good qualities you have. Don't compare yourself to other girls. He chose you for a reason. Also, if there's something you don't like about yourself, change for the better. And compare that to your old self and not with another person. You got this. Just believe in yourself. Why are you so determined to be the girl you think he deserves when it sounds like you are already the girl he wants? Sounds like you're the person he wants to be with, regardless of what you think he deserves. Don't let your insecurities spoil the good thing you two have going together. I'm in your position in my own relationship. Or rather, was. I am really nothing special, but my partner is a fantastic and successful human being. For the longest time I felt like trash next to her. I've only just realized that I'm exactly what she wants and needs. I have more spare time and she appreciates the level of support that enables me to give her. She also enjoys being successful and providing for us. She loves knowing I'm taken care of. I think your man is likely the same. If he's not asked you to change, then he's with you for all the reasons you listed. He likes you for you. Likes taking care of you. Been there. I'm an introvert. I always felt like I wasn't as attractive as and I always felt like he was out of my league. Thing is, there's really no such thing as leagues. People will like who they will like. Eventually you'll just accept that he's perfectly happy with you the way you are. Then you can shrug and tell him that you don't know why he loves you so much, but you'll just accept the crazy since it gets you a hot boyfriend. NGL, it won't happen overnight. But it will happen. Being with someone who loves you and is trustworthy is very valuable, and I think it is something he appreciates and will always do. Smart guys don't look for the prettiest girls or the smartest, but the one who will bring him a peaceful life, since loving someone is actually a big risk. Ask if those are specifically your own personal issues, not his. You should do you things. 1. Have an adult traditional, and communicate openly. Take to him about this issue you are having, and that you want to improve for yourself, and I am sure he can tell you why he is with you. 2. Get some therapy.